One of the greatest things you must understand about the radical left is that they're constantly effing with you. They love to F with you. They love to make you think you're losing your mind. Because they're not losing their mind, you're losing your mind. We've been through this whole business about trans. He's not a man, he's a trans woman. We don't even know cis, trans. None of it made any sense. Nobody cares one way or the other. You want to wear a dress, wear culottes, wear a kilt? Nobody cares. But men should not be competing in sports against women. It's that simple. And somehow from that basic, rudimentary truth came this canard, this lunacy that we're into right now. Well, listen to this one. Virgie Tovar, or Virgie, I like Virgie, is the author of You Have the Right to Remain Fat. And she has certainly exercised that right unequivocally. No doubt about that. The author of You Have the Right to Remain Fat has been hired as a consultant on weight stigma and weight neutrality by the San Francisco Department of Public Health. She is morbidly obese, and she is, let me say this again, she's been hired as a consultant on weight stigma and weight neutrality by the San Francisco Department of Public Health. That's like instead of dealing with drug addiction or drug use, I work on drug stigma, addiction neutrality. This is what she writes. It's my biggest hope and my belief that weight neutrality will be the future of public health. This is what she wrote on social media when announcing her new position. The San Francisco Department of Health's Health, Eating, and Active Living program hired Tovar to work through June 30th, 2025, and educate staff about weight stigma and body positivity. And she'll be paid about $12,000 for that. Now understand this. Let's speak English. Let's use words that we can understand. She is fat, obese, morbidly, unhealthily obese. I don't want her imprisoned for that. I don't want her to be mocked. I'm pointing out a fact. Helen Keller was blind. Though some people might have. That's a different story. Don't get me into that. Stevie Wonder is blind. Though there was this one claim. I don't want to get into that. Beethoven was deaf. Okay. I'm not being mean. If somebody's an amputee, being morbidly overweight is not an alternative like having red hair or blue eyes or being left-handed. It is a pathology. It is a disease. It's got to be stopped. It's not, I don't want people in prison for that. But the idea of this is ridiculous. Now, let's get down to brass tacks. The left does not care in the least about this idea of weight positivity, whatever. It doesn't want to do that. It's to take your sense of reality and twist it and shift it and spin it around and do everything that's possible to destroy perceptions based on common sense. Based on common sense. It was to take your idea of common sense. Oh, you think men should compete in men's sport? No. Oh, you think that women should be? No. We're not going to do that. No. It's this idea of identification. I identify pronouns. This whole spectrum of sheer, unabashed lunacy. That is what this is about. That is what's going on. That is the notion of this. This is what I can't put. I can't explain it any other way than the obvious. They're effing with you. It's the merry pranksters. They do it just to do it. They don't care whether you invite fat people in or whether you like trans fat. It doesn't matter. That's not it. It's to destroy every aspect, every inkling, every parameter, every vestige, every crevice and fold and an angle and stratum of sanity, of just reality. It's to destroy that. That is the purpose behind this. It has absolutely nothing to do with extending human rights to any of these folks. I cannot, my friends, say this enough. I want to say this to you, and I know this is a real pain in the ass because I feel the same way myself. Please subscribe to this. I just found out that 87% of the people who watch my videos don't subscribe. Please like it too. You know how we live by metrics. And hit that little bell so you're notified of live streams and new videos. And whatever you do, my dear friends, I beg, beseech, and import you to comment as you see fit.